Welcome back to ECA Tech. If you're building a web app or thinking about diving into the world of web development, I've got 3 tips that'll help you build better, more efficient apps. These tips are all about making sure your app is user-friendly, fast, and scalable. So let's get into it. Tip number 1, prioritize performance and speed from the start. This is one of those things that can make or break your app. If your app is slow or takes forever to load, users will bail faster than you can say you'd 404 error. So focus on optimizing things like your assets, images, CSS, JavaScript, compress and minify them. Use lazy loading for images and scripts, and consider implementing caching to reduce unnecessary requests. A fast web app not only keeps users happy, but also helps with SEO, so it's a win-win. Tip number 2, design with mobile in mind. Let's face it, people are using their phones for pretty much everything these days. So if your web app doesn't work well on mobile, you're missing out on a huge chunk of your audience. Make sure your app is responsive. That means it should look good and function well across different screen sizes, from desktops to tablets to smartphones. Also consider things like touch interactions. Make buttons big enough to tap easily and avoid tiny, hard-to-click links. A mobile-first design is key to keeping your app accessible and user-friendly. Tip number 3, focus on security and data protection. With all the sensitive data being exchanged in web apps, whether it's payment info, personal details, or user activity, it's absolutely crucial to keep your app secure. Always use HTTPS for secure communication, hash sensitive data like passwords, and implement proper authentication and authorization methods. You don't want your app to become an easy target for attacks. Also, consider setting up regular backups and monitoring tools to catch any potential issues early. Security isn't something you can just patch later, build it in from the ground up. So there you have it. 3 tips for building better web apps. Prioritize performance, design with mobile in mind, and make security a top priority. If you keep these in mind, you'll be well on your way to creating an app that users love and trust. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions or want to share your own web app tips, drop them in the comments below. Happy coding!